German intelligence has this report that's saying that Iran tried to acquire technology that could be used for a military nuclear program even after it signed the nuclear deal. This report is from the German Federal Office for Protection of the Constitution or some such. And in addition, the UN is also kind of raising questions about that Iran's nuclear activity might not be consistent with the deal. You also have the Institute for Science and International Security issuing a report yesterday. Iran's atomic energy organization is trying to acquire carbon fiber. So kind of taken together, it might suggest that Iran is not living up to its nuclear commitments.
We have no information to indicate that Iran has procured any materials in violation of the JCPOA. More generally, the IAEA has reported that Iran continues to implement its nuclear-related commitments under the deal. We understand that Germany shares this view and is not suggesting that Iran has violated its JCPOA commitments. As for the...
Well, it seems like it says that it is. I mean, it's saying that Iran sought to acquire technology that could be used for a military nuclear program even after it signed the agreement. So how is that not saying that Iran is not living up to it?
We understand the BFV report is mainly about missiles, and while it does mention nuclear dual-use technology, it covers all of 2015 and makes no distinction about whether the reported activities occurred prior to the JCPOA coming into effect.
Okay, now what about this international, this Institute for Science and International Security saying that Iran is attempting to acquire carbon fiber, which we know...
I haven't seen that report and therefore wouldn't be proficient enough to speak to that finding, but I'd go back again to what I said, that we have absolutely no indication that Iran has procured any materials in violation of the JCPOA.
Also, apparently, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has also voiced concerns in a new report saying that Iran's actions under the missile program were, quote, not consistent with the constructive spirit of the nuclear deal. So, I mean, again, taken together, would you say, yes, I can see you saying on a, technically maybe they're not, violating their commitments, but are they living up to the spirit of the deal, would you say?
We have no indications that they are in violation of the JCPOA.
I didn't say, in violation of the terms or in violation of the spirit?
Violation of the JCPOA. They're not violating the JCPOA. We have no indication that they are, Elise. Now, on the separate and distinct, ballistic missile activity, support for terrorism, obviously we still have very valid concerns in that regard. We've made no bones about that.
You said you had no information that Iran has procured equipment in contravention of the JCPOA. Do you have information that Iran has sought to procure equipment, or are you just not aware of the times it succeeded?
I have no information to indicate Iran has procured any materials in violation of the JCPOA, and as I said, the IAEA has reported that Iran continues to implement its nuclear-related commitments under the JCPOA.
I'm not asking about the IAEA, which doesn't really have an intelligence capacity. I'm asking specifically about whether Iran has sought to procure equipment for its nuclear program that it shouldn't.
I've answered the question.
No, you said no. Whoa. I asked if they have sought, and you have, and which is specifically it talks about in that German intelligence report that it tried a variety of ways to get stuff it's not supposed to have. And you're just saying we don't know but we have no information if they got it or not. That's a big difference from saying, well, we know they're not trying to do this, they're living up to the deal.
Living up to the deal means not procuring and not attempting to procure.
It also means not trying to procure.
No, not procuring.
So
if I'm procuring a car, I'm trying to buy a car, right? It's the same thing.
Well, if I know that you're not allowed to get the car, and I'm a responsible citizen, and I say no, I will not sell you that car. That's a completely different thing. That doesn't mean you're upholding the law because you were forbidden.
Parse my words. There are no indications that Iran is violating the JCPOA. The IAEA continues to find the same to be true. And as we've said all along, we've got enough monitoring in place to know if they're going to try to cheat. We have no indications that they are doing so. And I am not going to talk about intelligence matters in any more detail than that.
But you said that he's parsing, but I respectfully think that you're parsing. The question is, do you have any information that they are trying to obtain material that would not be consistent with their commitments on the deal? Not that they have it, that they've tried to get it. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, thank you.